We are we are about to witness the outcome of one of the most pivotal political crises in modern American history. Whew. And we'll see how it goes, I guess. Hello, everyone. How went the debate? The debate went just fine, except, again, my Skype camera is so shit. It doesn't work. So I need to find a way to fix that. Um, I'll probably go on that show again in the future. It was actually, I wasn't expecting it, but that show was actually neutrally moderated, like completely neutrally. Elijah Schaffer. I don't know if I just woke up feeling grumpy today. I expected it to be like the moderator would be super biased, you know, like if JLP was the head or something like that, but who are your opponents? Red Eagle Politics and Brandon Tatum. Who you guys might know is that huge YouTuber. Um, but yeah. Anyway, I think it was a good conversation. Get the stream on. Yeah. Where's the stream? Where guys? Link the stream. Link the stream. Link the stream. Yes, I'll upload it eventually. Don't worry. I'll be able to upload it like tomorrow, like pretty soon. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did you win? I mean, I think I defended my points well. Oh shit. I'm like so fucking spooked right now, guys. I said on Twitter, but the outcome of this trial is going to determine years of political discourse. Like if this goes poorly, if there's a complete acquittal, then that, I mean, whether it's an acquittal or a conviction, it's going to be, yeah. If Chauvin isn't convicted, there's going to be, if Chauvin isn't convicted, I think the riots are going to make the George Floyd riots look pithy in comparison. Let me move chat to screen, sorry. The fact that it was a really quick deliberation does make me hopeful, though. I feel like the what was it, 10 hours of deliberation? That to me makes it feel like it's going to be some kind of conviction. Oh, what are we getting? Washington Post, the Washington. I wonder if there's going to be any shenanigans afterwards. Do you think there's any credence to the mistrial claims? No, I think that's bullshit. Did you guys see that? So there were people saying that the comments made by Maxine Waters could mean a let me find the tweet. Yeah, here we go. Eric Nelson is now using Representative Maxine Waters saying that protesters should get more active and more confrontational if Derek Chauvin isn't convicted as a reason for a mistrial to be declared. He's claiming she threatened violence. That's ridiculous to me. The idea that if the system's unjust, protesters should double down, that's violence against the implication is that this is violence being threatened against the jurors. I don't think a mistrial is going to be declared. I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen. Only 10 hours and something like this is a quick deliberation. It's extremely quick. This trial happened pretty goddamn quickly, yeah. What happens in a mistrial? If it's declared a mistrial, then it all happens over again, doesn't it? If a mistrial is declared, then you hold the trial again, right? I assume? You don't just get an automatic acquittal. Yeah. The judge threatened a mistrial for new evidence. He's obviously biased. Yeah, he's probably under a ton of public pressure. Do you think there will be right-wing protests if he gets convicted? No, I don't think so, because my personal opinion is that the right doesn't actually care about Derek Chauvin. They care about hurting George Floyd because he's black, and they care about defending the police institution in general, but they don't actually care about Derek Chauvin. So if he ends up getting convicted, I don't think it's actually like I think to them this is like an off point, you know what I mean? It matters a whole hell of a lot to like everyone else, but to them it's just kind of like a, oh, you know, fuck BLM sort of thing. Do they care about Rittenhouse? I feel like they care about Rittenhouse a lot, yeah. Rittenhouse they care a lot about. I don't think so much about Derek Chauvin. Did I have some food this morning? I had a protein bar, you know? Rittenhouse is white. Well, Derek Chauvin's white, right? Yeah, Derek Chauvin's white, yeah. Yeah, Rittenhouse got millions donation. Vosh, that's not food. Protein bars are real food. What are you talking about? Jesus. You want a bagel? Nah, that's okay, Vermin Hounds. No bagel unless I'm getting coffee too, which I know I'm not, so. Did I see RGR? Yeah, I've seen the RGR thing. There's no reason to pour gasoline on a fire. She's made her choice.
And so what could happen going forward could have real implications, not just obviously in the Minneapolis Police Department, but what happens going forward in police departments across the country.
And James, you know, this is such a big story nationally, frankly, globally, but it's a very personal story for the
Fuck! I'm worried that I'm gonna get fucking copyright striked by watching this. This has happened before. What are you watching?
I know that a lot of people who are looking for vegan recipes will replace eggs with applesauce in various baked goods, and that it will function as an...
Why the fuck? Pac-Man's getting $100 donation? $125 donation? What are you people doing for me? What?
family of George Floyd.
Something where I think, you know, defense lawyers...
That the teachers agree...
He has it paused. Okay, so
Family
he's
of
avoiding
George
the copyright. Okay, we'll avoid it as well. You'll donate if I take the vegan pill? Yeah, okay. Lynn Wood stole all of Rittenhouse's money, according to his mother. Good. Everyone involved in this bullshit is a monstrous person, okay? Good. Let them all suffer. Fuck them. Can you just mute? Yeah, we can have it running but mute. I mean, if I see something interesting happen, I'll let you guys know. Let me read some donations. It's going to be a little while before this comes through. Lewis IRL, Boy Meets Mini, and Dapper Hell, thank you all for the tier 1 subs, comrade. I'm supposed to be getting vaccinated in Minneapolis in 2 hours, so hopefully this goes well. Oh no! You have a vaccination appointment in Minneapolis at the exact time the verdict is dropping? Okay. Alright, do you have a concealed carry license? Do you have an armored truck that you could drive? Jesus. God almighty. Okay. Oh god. God almighty, I'm sorry, it is funny. That is funny. That's funny. God. Pass the Emperor, thank you for the $5. Goddamn right protein bars are food. I want to believe you are here. Thank you. Really unfortunate with the $10. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, my favorite part during the debate that I just had is that I got a conservative to speak positively of the, Black Panther Party, which I'll always count as a win. Acoustic Kami, thank you for the $10. Lewis Boy with the 2000 COP, thank you. Astronauts and CJ, thank you for the $5 both. I don't know anything about that, CJ. A Seductive Seaweed, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Thank you for the very kind words, comrade. I appreciate that. Nega Note and Comrade Jeff, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Sin Phoenix with a tier 2 sub. Can you please share my survey trying to make a better artist-owned online art sales platform? Sure, I'll throw this in chat. You might want to contact the Discord mods, though. They can help you spread it around there. They might let you do it there. Wait, what did I say? Why am I getting clipped? Wait, what did I say? Ah, come on, guys. I get canceled enough. Don't... Jesus. Don't put in more effort than you need to getting me canceled. Christ. We're going to use the PBS live stream, I think. Yeah, we're going to use the PBS live stream is what we're going to do. Sin Phoenix, thank you for the tier 2 sub. Oh, I just did that, comrade. Yeah. Talia Graves with the 4 gifted tier 3 subs. Thank you so fucking much. I really, really appreciate that, comrade. That's really, really kind of you. Jesus, tossing those ones out there. Thank you. Tay Zonde. Hey, Tay Zonde. What's up? I'm assuming you're Tay Zonde, right? Or wait, is that hold on. Do I have it wrong? I have a really bad memory. No, yeah, Tezonda, yeah. I'm gonna assume it's you. What's up? I love you. Thank you for the $5. Kakao Win, thank you likewise. Maybe we are scams, Kakao Win. Illa Devine, thank you likewise. Why not watch Unicorn Riot stream? I don't know anything about them. Linkman95 with the, wow, with the 6 gifted tier 1 subs. Thank you so much, comrade. That is incredibly kind of you. Thank you very, very much. 7, actually. Here's another one. Jesus. Kane699, thank you for the 3 gifted tier 1 subs. Your kindness is very, very, very much appreciated. Dennis Celine, thank you for the $3. Dean1, thank you for the 3 additionally. Not really sure what you're trying to get at here, but I love you. David Henley, thank you for the $5. Appreciate that, comrade. And Legosaurus, the tier 1 sub, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy your time in the DSA and the SRA, comrade. That's awesome. Noob Monster, thank you for the very kind tier 3 sub. Can we get some love for Texas leftists? Yeah, you people put in more work than anyone else, okay? I get it, don't you worry. I know how hard you all work. Thank you. Inquisitor Pilius with the $10. Ramadan Mubarak for any Muslims in chat. Goddamn right. Whatever that means. Papaganda, thank you for the $10. Appreciate that. Which verdict do you think will be better for creating real change? We need a positive verdict here. We do. We need that. We need a positive verdict here. DJ and Ura, thank you for the tier 1 subs. Both. What do you think Giant's Deep smells like in Outer Wilds? Probably like brine, I imagine. I imagine it would smell like, you know? That's my guess. Like briny, you know, like Chris, thanks the $2. Flea with the tier 2 sub, thank you very, very much. Sebastian Guerrero and David P, thank you for the 5 both. Likewise, definitely not a Russian bot. Love you too. Psycho Gopher, thank you for the very kind $2. I have not tried Deep Rock Galactic. Any, the tier 1 sub. White Nervosa with the 2 gifted tier 1 subs. White Nervosa, you never need to donate to me. I hope you know that. And White Nervosa with the $5. Thank you for the Testono, comrade. I see we've gotten the PayPal thing fixed. Sake with the $10. Can we please call Derek Defenders unironically chauvinist regardless of outcome? Yes. It is funny how that worked out, didn't it? I'm really nervous about this outcome. Holy shit. This is Gen Z's OJ. No, this is Gen Z's Rodney King trial, is what this is. Not even close. OJ was a celeb. This is the Rodney King trial. This is the closest we've had to that trial in a long time. OJ, just because OJ's black doesn't mean that his trial was a civil rights issue. Yeah. I still don't know shit about the OJ trial because I'm too young for it. It just didn't really happen when I cared. And I just doesn't seem relevant. Like, I don't care. Like, okay, I guess he did it. People say he did it, but he got off somehow. I don't know. Yeah, he's on Twitter now. Need to see Crowder's reaction. Yeah, we need the Tucker live stream. Here, let me bring a cat to calm you guys. Okay, that's what we need. We need some kind of feline. Oh, hello! Like he's waiting for me. What's up, the fuck? Woo. Boss bad, boss bad, boss bad. Nah, just one. Now, Artemy may not share my views about the Derek Chauvin trial, but he is very cute. Look at him. He's wiggling with discomfort because he knows that we're going to get a conviction. Yeah? Yeah? Your claws sure are sharp, Artemy. Nice hit. Mwah. Wah. All right, say goodbye before he ends up biting me. Ah! Ah! Yeah? My beard is like armor. He knows he can't bite my beard. He used to try, but now he knows. My beard is invulnerable. Whang. Ah, violence. All right. Out we go, buddy. I love you. Get out of here, dumb fuck. Yeah? In the white cabinet? Sure. Hold on, just getting some art equipment. 1 second. Don't mind me. Hello again, Harvey. I noticed you let Artemy back in. Okay, I'm tossing it on the bed. Ugh, okay. Where are we? What are we doing? Bosh, you're skinnier, holy shit. Yeah. Be proud of me. Yesterday, for the first time in a long time, I hit 260 pounds. That's... He's in here. That's still a good bit, of course, but... That's down from 275 a month ago. Alright, I need to kick him out or he's gonna distract me. What's up? All right. Congratulations, TT boy, or maybe not, depending on the Pepe hands. Whew. All right. What are we on? Hello. What's up? That good, huh? You missed a big old dono? Did I? Hey, Shu. What are your predictions? My predictions are positive. I actually do think we're going to see a conviction. That 10 hours of deliberation is really light. I feel like it's way more likely that 10 hours of deliberation leads to a conviction, at least of manslaughter, than an acquittal. You know? We'll have to see. Not to mention, that trial did not look good for Derek Chauvin. How many witnesses did the prosecution bring? Was it like 40? And Derek Chauvin had like 10? I feel like the trial did not look great. I didn't cover a lot of it on stream because it was like, a lot of it's boring. I mean, it's the criminal proceedings of trial, but yeah. People in chat said Casey Anthony had 10 hours of deliberation too. I don't feel like this is clear. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like maybe my optimism should be tempered a little bit. Just everyone chill, okay? Imagine being selected for jury duty and this is the trial you're giving the verdict for. Oh God. Can you imagine that? I've never been selected for jury duty, but can you imagine just like you get the letter in the mail and you're like, oh, jury duty. You show up to the courthouse and they're like, yeah, do you know anything at all about the criminal conviction of Derek Chauvin? And you're like, oh, okay, you know? Yikes. No. No. I haven't heard anything about George Floyd. No, I'm sorry. I don't pay attention to the news that much. Oh, God. All right, let's catch up Madonos before the shit really hits the fan. Leo Reyes, thank you so much for the $50, comrade. I really appreciate that. Vosh Skinny, I'd hardly think 260 pounds is skinny, though I will credit myself for one thing. I feel like I don't look 260 pounds, you know? Probably because I'm tall and generally a wide person, but, you know, Thank you so much, comrade. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Seriously. Patrick Higgins and Sake Tanuki, thank you for the $10 both. I really, really appreciate that. Yeah, Sake, we should do a little comp video of Artemy. He really has gotten huge. Thank you very much. What do you think / hope he gets charged with? It's murder 2 and manslaughter, right? Hold on. Derek Chauvin charges. It's murder 2, yeah, charged with 2nd-degree unintentional murder, 3rd-degree murder, and 2nd-degree manslaughter. The heaviest charge here is 2nd-degree unintentional murder, which I'm pretty sure you can spend up to 20 years, 30 years even, in jail for. That one I feel like is going to be really difficult to stick. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure if it's proportional. I don't think that Derek Chauvin intended to kill George Floyd. I think he acted with reckless disregard for human life. The terminology for murder 2, hold on, let me see. 2nd-degree unintentional murder. Let me see if I can... Murder in the 2nd degree. Hold on. Murder in the 2nd degree, subdivision 2, unintentional murders. Whoever does either of the following, this is in Minnesota, of unintentional murder in the 2nd degree may be sentenced to imprisonment for not more than 40 years. Holy shit! Never mind, this carries a sentence up to 40 years. Jesus. That 1 causes the death of a human being. True, that happened here. Without intent to affect the death of any person. I believe that. I don't think it was a deliberate murder. While committing or attempting to commit a felony offense other than criminal sexual conduct in the 1st or 2nd degree. That I don't think is going to stick, because I don't think he was committing or attempting to commit another felony offense. But there's a second provision. An unintentional murder in the 2nd degree can also be causes the death of a human being without intent to affect the death of anyone, while intentionally inflicting or attempting to inflict bodily harm upon the victim. Yes. When the perpetrator is restrained under an order for protection. Yes. And the victim is a person designated to receive protection under the order. Yes. No? Maybe? Does that work? When you're being detained, he was already detained. No? Some people in chat are saying no. I guess it'll be up to the jury, right? You could also argue that what he did to George Floyd was felony assault, in which case the first clause of 2nd degree unintentional murder would take place. But that's going to be that's a jury interpretation. I can't weigh on that. I can't weigh on that. Is this the law in Minnesota? Yes, I'm looking specifically at Minnesota statutes. Yes. Order of protection is a restraining order. That doesn't work for like a detainment for detaining a person. Okay, then we might be looking at the first one, whether or not what Derek Chauvin did could be considered felony assault. Now, we're also looking at 3rd degree murder here. Now, I don't actually know what 3rd degree murder looks like. Let's see. 3rd degree murder in Minnesota. There we go. Whoever, without intent to affect the death of any person, causes the death of another by perpetrating an act eminently dangerous to others and evincing a depraved mind without regard to human life, is guilty of murder in the 3rd degree and may be sentenced to imprisonment for not more than 25 years. Oh, shit. Whoever, without intent to cause death, proximately gives the death of a human being by, directly or indirectly. Oh, this has to do with sales. That's interesting. I guess we'll see what the jury comes out with. I think, if nothing else, the manslaughter charge, I feel like, is bulletproof. The idea that we don't get a conviction on manslaughter is ridiculous to me. I have no idea what kind of insane moon logic a person would have to employ to acquit him of the manslaughter charge. Now, 3rd degree murder sounds plausible. 2nd degree unintentional murder also sounds plausible to me, but I'm not a lawyer. Oh, here's an AP article that came out, what, 26 minutes ago, explaining these charges? Hold on. How do the charges against Chauvin compare? Prosecutors didn't have to prove Chauvin's restraint was the sole cause of Floyd's death, but only that his conduct was a substantial causal factor, which I think is pretty easy to prove. What is 2nd degree unintentional murder? This is called felony murder. Prosecutors... Oh, yeah, okay. So we're not looking at him being under some sort of protective status. We're looking at him committing a felony, 3rd degree assault. They didn't have to prove Chauvin intended to kill Floyd, only that he intended to imply unlawful force that caused bodily harm. This one might be difficult to prove because if I remember correctly, the stuff that Derek Chauvin did to George Floyd was lawful. I think that there was somebody at the trial who said that what he did fell within the purview of his police department's practice or something like that. At least I heard that argument. It didn't? That's not the case? There was testimony against that? Gotcha. Multiple cops refuted that argument. Interesting. Wait, did cops from Chauvin's own department come over here? Did his supervisor said no? Damn. That's rough. That's a yikes moment right there. Whew. When even other cops are coming out. Oh, God. If that's the case, if there's actually police testimony arguing that what he did would constitute third-degree assault, then the second-degree unintentional murder charge is almost certainly going to stick. Damn. Has he had complaints against him in the past? Yeah, multiple complaints. Yeah. His chief said it was unjustified? Yeah. Do you think the judge should have granted a mistrial? No, not at all. Only 3 minutes until the window during which the jurors can announce their verdict begins. Oh, fuck. Just read some donos. Chance and Creepy Panda 22, thank you for the $5 both. Do you think this will be used to set precedent for future interactions for POC in our justice system? The consequences of this trial are going to be far-reaching. That's all I can say for sure. Schmal, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. Lil Keep with a very kind Tier 3 sub. Thank you, comrades. Fly Willis, thank you for the $10. Are you worried about riots in Seattle as well if he's acquitted? I don't leave my house. I'm never worried about anything like that. Turtles Anonymous, thanks the $5. Your take on the RGR drama? I don't care. This is clearly something which has taken place as part of her being in the orbit of destiny. She kind of fled there after the Demon Mama stuff. I don't care. She's made her decision. It's not. I'm not her fucking babysitter. Okay. Ajax Wolf and Smail Mail, thank you for the $5 both. What's your weight loss routine? Eating 2,000 calories a day and exercising when I feel like it. Jeff Sephiroth, thank you for the $5. Likewise, Illa Devine, appreciate that. I gotcha, Illa Devine. Garrett Rose, thank you for the $3. XIX Safira XIX, thank you for the very kind $10. I really appreciate that, comrade. I'm happy to be somewhat helpful when I can. They're saying it hurry? Wait, I'm right. Oh! It's probably not going to happen exactly at 1:30 PT, guys. It's probably going to be a little while. Siegfang, Architect of Sin, with the incredibly kind $100. Thank you so fucking much, comrade. Keep up the good work. You know what? I will. Not because I want to, but because you told me to. Thank you very much. I seriously appreciate that. Jesus. Very, very kind of you. And Hewitt, thank you for the $2. Yeah, AP News is pretty damn good. Same Jack the Average, really appreciate that. Do you think public trials are somewhat unfair? Public trials definitely have an element of bias, but the alternative, keeping everything private, also has pretty severe consequences. Inquisitor Peleus and Valet, thank you for the $10 both. Eshhadu en la ilaha illa Allah waham. I can't pronounce that. I'm not doing it justice. Fuck you. Don't be doomer about the trial, comrade. No sense in being doomer about something that's about to happen. Just that guy from that thing, thank you for the very kind $20. Really appreciate that, Rip Ben Askren. You're a Muslim, oh my god. Yeah, they all predicted it. It's all true. Zayn Hassan, thank you for the $3. Osarati21, thank you for the very kind $15 donation. What do you think of Rittenhouse getting funds from police? By the way, love your show. Hope I can catch you live more often. I hope that I can have you here more often. I think that Anyone and everyone who donates money to Rittenhouse is a piece of shit, and many cops are pieces of shit. Excuse me. So, there you go. Val9000, thank you for the 1312. Really, really appreciate that, comrade. More money from Texas lefties. Love you, Vosh. Thank you, comrade. Love you too. Stay strong out there, okay? Acid Max 572, thanks the $5. Have you answered the question of blessing Vowshites with RE Village relative 420 post? Oh, we will be playing RE Village. Is this safe for work? This is just barely safe for work, you horny guru posters. Yes, we will be playing RE Village, and yes, we will all be playing with one hand, okay? Agrussel, thanks the 5. You gonna talk about the Big Joel Destiny Twitter thread? Nope. We're not babysitting that community anymore. We're sailing off on our own, okay? To new horizons, please. Cool guy with a very kind $10 judgment? Sadly, yes. We'll see. Caltata, thank you for the $2. No commentary stream from Sky News. Maybe that would be preferable. I think Sky News is also... Yeah, okay. I don't want any commentary. I just want to see what happens. Sky News is owned by Rupert Murdoch? Is that true? Uh-oh. I didn't even know that. Oh, shit. Well, fuck you. Oh, God. Neva Nakai, thank you for the $2. Cringer Base, the $6.90. Thank you very much. I'm happy to take French-Canadian money dollars, comrade. Oh, shit. It's like any second now it's gonna start. Go forward in the live stream. You paused it? No, I clicked it. We're live. We're caught up. Just that guy from that thing. Thank you for the incredibly kind $20. Alhamdulillah. That's true. Whatever that means, I agree with it. Unless it's a racial slur or I'm calling for violence, in which case I don't. Thank you very much, comrade. Seriously, thank you. It's a good thing? Oh, that's nice to know. Oh, shit. No more reading donos. We're just waiting now. It could happen in 1 minute, it could happen in 20, but we'll be here for it. Oh, shit. I'll read all donos after we're done with this. What do you think will happen if he's acquitted? Well, we're going to see a lot of protests, a lot of violence. And it speaks a lot to our justice system if under even these circumstances we can't agree. Odds of a hung jury? Not going to happen. They only deliberated for 10 hours. Would I protest, Vosh? If I could live stream it, as a lone face in a protest, I do much less than I would broadcasting or commenting on something. I wish sometimes that I could do you shouldn't live stream protests, by the way. You're giving face info to cops. You know? There are apps to make faces blurry. I don't trust those. I wish I could do like an all gas, no brakes thing, you know? That'd be fun. Oh, shit. Shouldn't you also record the police violence? Yeah, it's a tough line to walk. Do you think riots can be a good thing? Generally speaking, riots don't really do much good. They're just an inevitable sociological consequence of certain conditions. It's like, I don't know. Let's just wonder. Do you know who is on the jury? I'm not speculating about the jury or their bias. What happens, happens. Chauvin is there now? We'll see. There are people gathering outside the courthouse right now. Let me try to get another live stream.
To take it, and that math just don't make no sense to me, my brother. Life is just that fragile and delicate. Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! And we can do it together, y'all. Y'all make some noise if we looking for a celebration today. Make some noise! Hey, can I read this poem called George Floyd? Come on in, brother. Let me give y'all one.
Hold on. Here's Unicorn Riot.
So I'm asking you today to make sure that you're getting involved and that you're elevating your consciousness above, not just marching, not just holding up a sign, not just looking the part, but acting the part. Because until we do, we are never going to build we're never going to build the future that we want to see. And we will continue to march, and we will continue.
This is pre-recorded, yeah. Cringe. Imagine not getting it live.
You say I'm angry, aggressive, and your favorite claim, I'm violent. You only see me and view me as subservient, entertainers.
Fuck. If we end up getting an acquittal and we have this live window open too, there's gonna be a fucking explosion. Holy shit.
Challenge them or to compete. Revolution is an energy. Revolution is an energy. Revolution is an energy that has a nasty underbelly of injustice for the less unfortunate. And those who have drunk from the cup of oppression is intoxicated by it.
Do you not think there'd be riots regardless? Why would there be riots if we get a conviction?
Evil intention as well, but disguised as a beautiful pearl. What I'm seeing today behind the death of George Floyd is a movement of global might. And I know what I'm seeing today will never happen again in my life. So make sure you take in the flight.
Not all charges, maybe. Maybe. There could still be a lot of unrest if he only gets convicted on the manslaughter. But if he gets murder 3 or murder 2, I think we should consider that a success. If he gets murder 3 or murder 2, I'm satisfied with the punishment that he has received. I do believe that, you know? Manslaughter, I don't think is enough.
But stay focused, because they'll sell you on some bullshit-ass romance. White privilege is being exposed for its true definition of its meaning. Excuse me. And some think that their race is chosen and smarter. It just means it makes life much more harder for those who's white versus being black, and life is much more harder.
The judge could still vacate the jury's decision. I don't think that's going to happen. Also, if the judge only declares a No. The judge can't declare a mistrial after the verdict has already been served. There's no way. No. The verdict has been arrived at. We get convictions or we get acquittals. Yeah, no. We get what we get right now.
Say his name! Say his name! Amen. Let me say something. Amen. Y'all make some noise for that brother. Make some noise, y'all. Make some noise. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm just standing in solidarity with everybody out here. We say a chant in Louisville, and it goes a little something like this. We young, we lit, we taking back our shit. So I just want to just say it real quick so that these, excuse me, I cuss a lot, but I just want to let these motherfuckers know in here that we really out here, and we gonna get our justice that we deserve. We are tired of being second, we tired of being second on the totem pole in this weak-ass country. You feel me? So we young, we lit, we taking back our shit. We young, we lit, we taking back our shit. We young, we lit, we We taking back our shit. We young. We lit. We taking back our shit. We young.
Hi everybody, I'm Caroline. I'm from Black Women's March in New York. I want to hear you for New York. We're here to support you. We've been out there since May 29th. We feel you. We hear you. We love you. Let's make some noise. Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say it louder.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Justice for.
George Floyd.
Justice for.
George Floyd.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Fuck these racist ass police. Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Thank you.
Yo, my name Frank Nitty. What up, everybody? I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. All right, now we've been traveling the country, and it's a lot of people protesting for everybody around the country, especially for George Floyd. And this is what I want to say after they read this fucking guilty verdict that they about to read for this man. This is not a celebration. We're not celebrating shit we should have been had, okay? This is the first step. This ain't a celebration. And we gonna continue to march and say his name. When they ask why you still marching for George Floyd, it's because we fighting for fucking change. We fighting for change. This ain't the end of the fight. The family gonna get justice from this man going to jail. But it's a movement out here, and y'all the people. And we gonna keep on fighting and saying George Floyd's name, and we gonna keep on marching across the country until we get legislative change so this don't happen no more. This is it. This is a revolution. They're not going to trick us with one victory. We didn't come out here just to get justice for one person. We going to get this justice, and we going to keep going. This ain't no celebration. Okay? We ain't celebrating. This is not the end. This is the beginning. We going to keep fighting. We going to keep marching. We going to keep George Floyd.
I'm going to start banning people who are pointing out this live stream's the sun. Nobody cares. Focus on the fucking live stream, you stupid virtue signaling pieces of shit.
People in Minneapolis, stand with the city across the country. In your cities, keep marching. Keep going. They want us to think that people gonna ask why you still marching for George Floyd. I thought the cop went to jail. That's what they gonna ask you. And when they ask you that, you tell them, we still marching because we still want justice. That wasn't justice. That ain't justice. It ain't justice until we get legislative change. It ain't justice until we get racism done. It ain't justice until we policing ourselves. Okay? Black people, they want us to be trapped in our communities. That's what it's about. It's still like slavery. We like to shackle as slaves. You ever notice that every time something like this happens, it's usually revolving around a traffic stop or something like that. Cars and stopping us from traveling. Because black people traveling is the most non-racist experience you can have in your goddamn life. Hopping in your car by yourself. They don't want us to travel. They want us to be afraid to move around. They want us to stay trapped in our community. Until we end all of that, we're not gonna fucking stop. We gonna keep on marching. We gonna keep on fighting. We gonna keep on stepping for change until our kids can live in a world where they don't gotta go through the stuff that George Floyd went through, or nobody else, or Dante, or nobody else. And we gonna keep on fighting in Minnesota. Y'all the staple. I respect all the activists out here. Love and support to all the activists out here. This wouldn't be possible without y'all. I'm only here. I'm a servant of the people. I'm only here to uplift y'all voices and to get behind y'all. Get behind these activists. Y'all need to be interviewing these activists in Minnesota.
Any minute now.
These celebrity activists, not just these people that show up. These people been out here every fucking day fighting for change. And they got stories. They getting shot with rubber bullets. They got bruises. They getting beat by the same police that we arguing using excessive force on us.
Yes!
We fighting against excessive force while they're using excessive force on us. We got stories to tell. Y'all better talk to these people. Every media outlet in the world out here. If y'all ain't talking to the people in Minnesota on the ground, then y'all ain't talking to the people that y'all need to be talking to. So
Hold on. Is it happening? Now, people in chat were saying that it had begun.
night, it ain't nothing they gonna do to stop this change. This the revolution. This is our time for change, and we not gonna stop till we get change. This not a negotiation. This a motherfucking demand. okay? This is not a negotiation. This is a demand. And we won't stop until we get change. That's their fucking problem. They think we negotiating with them. We ain't fucking negotiating with America. We ain't negotiating with these white folks at the top. We ain't negotiating with these police. This our city, this our country, this our town.
To make change, you gotta break the fucking chains.
To make change, you gotta break the chains. Alright? What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
No!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
No!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
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 Shut it down!
Don't get it.
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
I love my people, y'all.
Love you too, man.
Let me tell y'all something. See, they reimagined police as slave catching patrols. They reimagined slavery with prisons. We are not trying to reimagine police. We are trying to abolish the police. Now, a lot of y'all don't want to hear that this system is this system is too racist and too corrupt to fix. Let me hear y'all say, you can't reform racism. Say, you can't reform racism.
You can't reform racism.
You cannot reform this racist system. It must be taken down. We must reimagine public safety as a whole and not continue to pour money. You can't keep training racist cops. How many more millions do we have to put into equipment, into training?
I can see people in chat are waiting to see if I agree or disagree with what he's saying before they give their opinion.
Brown people in America. We got to understand that this is not radical. This is the only change that we could demand. We have to abolish the police department and reimagine public safety. Make some noise! Say his name.
George Floyd!
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 When I say George Floyd, you say Dante Wright. George Floyd.
Dante Wright!
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 Everybody out here, name your city. Where you coming from? I see D-Town. I'm from Chicago. Where my Chicagoans at? Detroit in the building somewhere. Detroit. Minnesota. Make some noise, Minnesota.
If George don't get it!
Shut it down.
I said if George don't get it!
At most 10 more minutes.
Hey, yo. Let me say something real quick. Hey, let me say something real quick. Listen up. No. What we need to do, we in a verdict right now. You hear me? We don't need no divided or none of that. We need everybody to make themselves over there. We need to stay on one page with each other. You feel me? Let me know. What we need, bro, is we got everybody. George Floyd. Who got the strength?
If George don't get it!
Shut it down!
If George don't get it!
Shut it down!
Shut it down!
Shut it down! Wait, why are we marching that way? That doesn't make sense.
Y'all been waiting a real long time to see some
Y'all ready to march that way? You want to march this way? We all about to march in one area. A house that's divided can't stand together. And that's what it is right now. We too divided up. We need to be on one page. Look, you see that right there and over there? We too divided. You feel me? We need to be on the same page.
In this city, in this country, in this world. And today we have the chance in less than 10 minutes to see that. And y'all are going to see different reactions from people. And y'all are here for a certain reason. And it's a historical reason. You are here watching history in the making. You're watching a military-occupied state right now. Tim Walz has turned this state into a sundown town. And at 5 p.m., we're going to have a rally here. But for right now, in the next 10 minutes, you're going to witness history.
True.
Regardless of the verdict. I don't need a Hennepin County government center to let me know if I matter or not. You don't need a Hennepin County government center to let you know if you matter or not. This verdict is going to determine what we see for policing, government, and politics going forward for this city. And if George don't get it, shut him down! If George don't get it, shut him down! If George don't get it, shut it down! I said if George don't get it, shut it down! I said if George don't get it, shut it down! I said if George don't get it, shut it down! I said if George don't get it, shut it down! And I'll leave y'all with this. Justice is living in a world where George Floyd was never murdered. Justice is living in a world where Derek Chauvin understood white supremacy from the age of 5. Justice is a lot of these folks here, a lot of these white faces, having conversations with their family members, with their counterparts, with their co-workers. The work is going to need to continue going forward regardless of the verdicts. We can celebrate for a day, but we need to continue this work going forward. We can celebrate for a day, but we need to continue this work going forward. We can celebrate for a day, but we need to continue this work going forward, right? So I want y'all to recognize why you're out here. Know why you're out here. And really dig deep into your heart why you're going to stay here and why we're going to rally regardless of the verdicts. We're going to demand justice regardless of the verdict because justice is living in a world where Dante Wright was never murdered. Justice is living in a world where an excuse, oops, I reached for my taser and I have my gun, it's not a reality. Bullshit! Justice is living in a world where Minnesota does not lead the nation in racial disparity for education, employment, and law enforcement. Justice is living in the world where we have these conversations and don't try to cover it up. And we came out here for George Floyd. What's his name? George Floyd! Say his name! 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 George Floyd! What's his name? George Floyd! What's his name? George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd! What's his name? George Floyd! What's his name? George Floyd! We don't need nothing in that building to let us know what we saw. We all saw murder. We all know Chauvin is guilty. When I say Chauvin, y'all say guilty. Chauvin! Guilty! 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 And no matter what happens in that building, all of us, the people, we will let everyone across this nation, everyone across this world know what the verdict truly is. Chauvin! Guilty! Chauvin! Guilty! Chauvin! Guilty! Chauvin! Guilty!
At most 5 minutes.
Chauvin! Guilty! I cannot tell a single person in this audience how to deal with their oppression. Regardless of the verdict of this trial, every single oppressive system that led to the murder of George Floyd has remained in place. Therefore, regardless of the verdict, people are still being oppressed. Therefore, people can act however they feel necessary. However they feel necessary. Because justice is not just convicting Chauvin. It's making sure that another George Floyd doesn't happen. And in the midst of this trial, there's been Dalal E. There has been Dante Wright. There have been numerous names that I've had to learn from across this nation. All while the police have been under the spotlight. They don't care. They don't care. They showed you time. They showed us time and time again. They do not care. Justice. If we're talking about justice, what does justice look like to you? What does justice look like to you? For me, justice will look like having a system in place that protects my black life like they're protecting this courthouse right now.
That's right. He's a serial killer. He's a serial killer. He killed 5 people.
How about when my life is under attack, they send in the National Guard to protect me? How about white folks on Facebook and Twitter and wherever they not going nowhere. The money's still there. My life, when it's taken, it's not coming back.
That's right.
George Floyd will never take another breath on this planet again.
That's right.
George Floyd will never take another breath on this planet again. And until these systems are uprooted and recreated with everyone's best interest in mind, we are going to stay out in these streets. We are going to continue fighting until I feel the same justice that this damn building feels. No justice. No peace. No peace. Justice. No peace. Justice. No peace. No peace. No peace.
Wait. Okay, I thought it was.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
George don't get it.
Shut it down!
George don't get it.
Shut it down!
George don't get it.
Shut it down!
I said George don't get it.
Shut it down!
I said George don't get it.
Shut it
I
down!
said George don't get it.
Shut it
I
down!
said George don't get it.
Shut it down!
I said George don't get it.
Shut it down!
George don't get it.
Shut it down!
What up, everybody? How y'all feeling?
If George don't get it,
Yo.
shut it down.
Who street?
Our street!
Who street?
Our street!
Who street?
Our street!
Who street?
Our street!
Who city?
Our city!
Who city?
Our city!
Who city?
Our city!
Who city?
Our city!
Who street?
Our street!
I think I keep hearing the other stream.
Who street?
Our street!
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
When do we want it?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it,
Burn it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down!
Cause Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter!
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 Show me what democracy sounds like. Show me what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy feels like.
This is what
Show me what
on.
democracy sounds like.
This is what democracy sounds
No
like!
justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
Fuck these racist ass.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
No justice.
No peace!
Fuck these racist ass.
Say what?
All right, my name is Frank Nitty, right? We out here, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We out here for justice and we out here for change. All right, now look, after this verdict, it don't matter what they say. We still ain't got justice. We still ain't got change. Until we get the law change we need, until we get the things that we need in the cities across the country. We gonna keep
Wait.
on marching. We gonna keep on fighting.
Come on.
Okay? Y'all need to understand that. Like he said, we can celebrate for one day. But they think this the end. They think y'all gonna go home tomorrow. Y'all ain't gonna be back out here. They think they gonna be able to ask y'all why y'all still saying George Floyd's name. We gonna say George Floyd's name forever. We gonna hit these streets until we get changed. And then even when we get changed, we still gonna say George Floyd's name. Because these are streets. At the end of the day, it don't matter what they say or what they do. We the people. We the people. What up, Dante Wright brother right there? All right? I want y'all to show love to Dante Wright brother. His family going through this. And y'all keep the same energy y'all kept for George Floyd, for that man and his family. All right? Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Let's do Dante Wright, all right? Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. See, that's the thing. We can get justice for George Floyd and they'll go kill another one of us tomorrow. That's why we gotta keep on fighting. That's why we gotta keep on marching. That's why we gotta keep on going until we get changed. All right?
Now, we got about a couple minutes before the verdict get read, okay?
Should have already happened.
We want to keep y'all fired up. We want to keep y'all going. We want to keep y'all warm. We want to let everybody know, let the city know, let these people that's in these buildings out here, let them downtown know that we going to keep on fighting for change, and we going to stay together. We going to stick together, and we ain't going to stop until we get change. Justice for George Floyd, justice for Dante Wright. I love y'all. I love the activists in this city. Let's go.
Say his name! George Floyd! 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 Say his name! George Floyd!
Say his name!
George Floyd! Say his name! George Floyd!
Black lives, they matter, yeah!
Black lives, they matter here!
Black lives, they matter, yeah!
Black lives, they matter here!
Native lives, they matter, yeah!
Native lives, they matter here!
Native lives, they matter, yeah!
Native lives, they matter
Inclusive.
here!
Trans lives, they matter, yeah!
Trans lives, they matter here!
Trans lives, they matter, yeah!
Trans lives, they matter here!
Women lives, they matter, yeah!
Women's lives, they matter here!
Women's lives, they matter, yeah!
Women's lives, they matter here!
Say his name!
George Floyd!
This is one of the reasons why you can't ever let the line falter. Progressivism is holistic. If you ally with one group of people, you're probably going to have to ally with another. You hold the line on every point. You never, ever, ever give up one intersectional axis to bolster another. It's a common line, always.
Say his name!
Dante Wright!
What's his name?
Dante Wright!
So the woman who killed Dante Wright was also part of the cover-up of Kobe Heisler. Say his name!
Dante Wright!
What's his name?
Dante Wright!
Say his name!
Dante Wright!
What's his name?
Dante Wright!
Say his name!
Dante Wright!
When I say his name, say the law in. Say his name!
The law eats!
Say his name!
The law eats!
What's his name?
The law eats!
Say his name!
The law eats!
What's his name?
The law eats!
So we need to care about all the stolen lives, okay? Because it's been a tough damn week for us. Because they keep murdering people. Ain't shit changed. We want justice in this conviction, but we want to make sure that we're going to be safe in the future. We want systemic change. When I say their name, you say which one? Say their name.
Which one?
Say their name.
Which one?
Say their name.
Which one?
Say their name.
Which one?
Say their name.
Which one?
If George don't get it,
Shut it down!
if George don't get it,
Shut it down!
if George don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Dante don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Dante don't get it,
Shut it down!
if Dante don't get it.
Shut it down!
We'll get this justice, y'all, one way or another. We ain't stopping. We know why you talking about, man.
She's fucking powerful.
Y'all here.
She's amazing. She's a beautiful black queen, and she's the reason why we have this movement. She's been bringing the family together.
Shit! It's time. Shut the fuck up.
All rise for the jury.
The jury is going to deliver their verdicts on the three charges.
Please be seated. Members of the jury, I understand you have a verdict. Members of the jury, I will now read the verdicts as they will appear in the permanent records of the 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota, County of Hennepin, District Court, 4th Judicial District. State of Minnesota Plaintiff versus Derek Michael Chauvin, Defendant. Verdict, count 1. court file number 27 CR 20-12646. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 1, unintentional second-degree murder while committing a felony, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:44 p.m. Signed, juror foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 2. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 2, third-degree murder, perpetrating an eminently dangerous act, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Signed by jury foreperson, juror number 19. Same caption, verdict count 3. We, the jury, in the above entitled matter as to count 3, second-degree manslaughter, culpable negligence, creating an unreasonable risk, find the defendant guilty. This verdict agreed to this 20th day of April 2021 at 1:45 p.m. Jury foreperson 019. Members of the jury, I'm now going to ask you individually if these are your true and correct verdicts. Please respond yes or no. Juror number 2, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 9, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 19, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 27, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 44, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 52, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 55, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 79, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 85, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 89, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 91, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Juror number 92, are these your true and correct verdicts?
Yes.
Are these your verdicts? So say you one, so say you all.
Yes.
Members of the jury, I find that the verdicts as read reflect the will of the jury and will be filed accordingly.
Yes!
I have to thank you on behalf of the people of the state of Minnesota
All
for
three!
not only jury service, but heavy-duty jury service. What I'm going to ask you to do now is to follow the deputy back into your usual room, and I will join you in a few minutes to answer questions.
Look at the face of a man who has never been made to
all rise
experience
for
the
the jury.
consequences of his actions before.
All right, be seated. With the guilty verdicts returned, we're going to have Blakely, you may file a written argument as to Blakely factors within 1 week. The court will issue findings on the Blakely factors, the factual findings, 1 week after that. We'll order a PSI immediately, returnable in 4 weeks. And we will also have a briefing on, after you get the PSI, 6
Meanwhile,
weeks from now, and then 8 weeks from now, we will have sentencing. We'll get you the exact dates on the schedule. There's a motion on behalf of the state. Bail is revoked, bond is discharged, and the defendant is remanded to the custody of the Hennepin County Sheriff. Anything further? All right. Thank you.
Goodbye! Farewell! Rewind to when they first announced the crowd. Yeah, what do we go back, 2 minutes?
Quiet, please.
I got speaker here.
Come here.
I got speaker.
Oh my God, why am I so moving?
Yeah, can you take it?
No, I'm not gonna get off live. Come on up.
3 charges: second-degree unintentional murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter. Which was about as much justice as we could expect to get within the purview of this court case. I hope that Derek Chauvin gets fucked. He was a bad cop and a bad person. I don't care about him. In a country where countless innocents have been locked up for damn near their entire lives for negligent offenses, George Floyd's death is something which I think more than deserves the book being thrown at Chauvin. The expression on his face, that panic when the guilty verdicts were delivered, like a man who's never really been made accountable for the actions he's taken. Yeah, bring the wine, Hyena. He looks confused. Bring the wine, absolutely. And a glass, please. This is a pivotal trial. You know, my parents were in LA back during the Rodney King trial and the riots which ensued afterwards. And, you know, they mention it from time to time. And the Rodney King trial was an unmistakable and undeniable just travesty of justice. And it did tremendous damage to the community. What the fuck? Did the jury not even watch the Steven Crowder video? Dude, wait, I'm sorry. Can we get a retrial? Hold on. I'm sorry. Were the jurors not even presented Ben Shapiro's show, episode 1762, where he debunks all of the claims against Derek Chauvin? Okay. All right. A justice system, I guess. Oh, man. Get fucked. Vosh, this isn't justice. This is basic accountability. It is in this instance both. But justice is not solution, unfortunately. Justice does not fix these problems. It doesn't change any of the institutions that led us to this position. It doesn't do that. It doesn't undo all the pre-existing systems. Now, please keep in mind, okay? Please keep in mind, this would not have happened if it weren't for your anger. By your anger, I mean, I guess, Americans' anger, not necessarily you people specifically. When was Derek Chauvin charged? How long did it take in between George Floyd's murder? We can say murder because Chauvin has been convicted for murder now. How nice is that? It's a technical legal term now. It's not just a flourish. You can just say it. How nice is that? Public outrage is what drives people like Derek Chauvin to accountability. Okay? Chauvin in cuffs? Give it to me. Ooh, give it to me. Yes! Ugh! Hey. Oh, just a cup. Thank you. All right. Absolutely. You can bring the bottle. Ah. Oh, Christ. This doesn't fix any of the institutional problems that led up to this point. It doesn't. It doesn't actually fix any of them problems. There is, however, one very real injustice that has been corrected today, okay? One very, very real... Wait, what is this tweet? Hold on. CNN's Don Lemon, justice has been served, and we all know he would have never said this had the reverse verdict been reached. Yeah? Yeah? What? Boy genius, by the way. I take everything I was about to say back. The real justice that's been served today is that conservatives are angry. There's really nothing beyond that, okay? If there's anything that we can take tremendous emotional, borderline sexual pleasure from, it's their mauling, okay? Nothing can bring George Floyd back. And nobody but us, progressive Americans, can ensure these systems are changed so this doesn't happen in the future. That responsibility lies entirely upon us. Today, the 420 miracle, all 3 guilty charges. It feels like a bit of a history rewrite from the Rodney King trial, everything my parents told me about it, all the insane shit that happened back then. There's still going to be civil unrest following this, and there's still going to be a lot of conflict, and that's probably going to continue to be the case for decades and for centuries, and maybe forever after this point, but this was the best outcome today. Today, we won, and hopefully this gives us some momentum. Because without the outrage that was generated by George Floyd's death and the public outcry that it got, this wouldn't have happened. It would not have. And our outrage, the next time this happens, and the next, hopefully continues that pattern. Hello, Chef, my younger brother. Chauvin has had his bail revoked. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know. Sometimes you have the good days, right, folks? I'm going to be debating this trial for the next year of my life, at least. Oh, yeah, the next year of my life. I'm going to be talking to people, conservatives. They're going to be, yeah, this is a travesty of justice. You know? It'll be good. It'll be good. There's nothing they can say to make themselves any less mad. Oh, yeah, Poll is having an absolute meltdown right now. Oh, my God, I can't even read. It's all N-words. Holy shit. Whew. Oh, they're mad. Oh, my God, they're mad. Oh, God, I can't even imagine being that mad at justice. Let your hair down? Yeah, you know. Every once in a while you have those good days. There we go. Still pretty vulnerable to alcohol. God help me. Is this the start of season 3? Wait, hold on. I have to think of a snappy tweet. Hold on. All right. I don't know if I phrased this perfectly, but I feel like the sentiment of this tweet is a banger, okay? I'm preempting the next 87 fucking days of conservative arguments right now. That's what's happening. All right, good. We're preempting it. You'll have to like and subscribe, okay? Wait, you can't drink on Twitch? Wait, is that true? No, bullshit. Wait, hold on. Can you drink alcohol on Twitch? Yeah, you can drink alcohol on Twitch. Jesus. Christ. Why would you worry me like that? Fuck. This is mine. I've got a Cope comment. Nice. Very, very good. Today, the next coming days, the next few days are going to be excellent time for lefty posters, okay? Every lefty poster out there, all right? These are your glory years right now, okay? Like, this is the top quality time that you could possibly get. I genuinely cannot fathom any possible collection of circumstances leading to a better time to be a lefty shit poster. Hyena, I'm not going to stream for long. I want to be drunk before I end stream, okay? We need the bottle, okay? That's what we need. We need to do a quick segment, is what we need to do. Drink the fucking sip? Cup? Did you leave the cup here? I don't see any cup. This cup? I drank this cup. Yeah, at least 3 shots for 3 guilties. We need to do a segment for all the Cope posters right now, okay? That's what we need to do. Yeah, I already consumed the entire cup. Thank you. Hey, hey.
I didn't realize.
Thank you.
I didn't realize you chugged the cup.
Yeah.
Single cup, so that's not going to be the whole bottle to your head.
All right, that's fine. Okay, Artemy can be in here.
Because otherwise I would have gotten nothing.
Hold on. The fucking this stupid thing. We need to do a segment for a post triple guilty conviction world is what we need to do. Okay? Come on, more drink, less foam. Let's go. This is the only alcohol I can drink. It looks like water. Well, there you go. And water it is. Oh, man. Poo-Poo Bennett mad? Oh, they're all mad. They're seething. But the majority of Americans wanted this, just so you know. Okay. We're doing it. That's not how you open champagne. I don't know any of the protocol, okay? Any curriculum vis-a-vis or regarding alcohol consumption, okay? Let me close the door. I don't want to hear any voices. Oh, look. Do you see him? What are you doing? Little loaf? Loaf boy? Little loafy boy? Just chilling. Let me turn off the fade effect. Look at him. Very good. Yeah, out you go. You're going to be annoying if you stay here. Yeah. Out you go. Out you go. Let's go. Close the door. Skedaddle. Whew, it's warm in here. Or maybe I'm just happy. Toss a coin to your streamer. Oh, viewers aplenty. Where's Pigeon Vosh? Probably sleeping. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Should probably mute. Okay, we're ready. When you only drink twice a year, you're pretty vulnerable. Okay. Liberals, out. Lefties, out. This is aimed at the conservatives, okay? They're going through a rough time right now, okay? Their face was just like Derek Chauvin's as he got layered out. Guilty verdict after guilty verdict after guilty verdict, okay? And I understand you're confused and you're upset, okay? You want to live in a world where cops can use extreme and unwarranted measures which lead to the death of people and not face any legal consequences. And that's just, today at least, that's not the world we live in. I know you're upset, okay? I want to preempt some of these arguments that I'm going to be hearing over the next year, okay? Are you guys ready for it? Are you ready for it? Okay, let's do it. We're going to run them through, people. First off, fentanyl Floyd. The jury was rigged. He died of fentanyl. No, there was plenty of expert testimony very convincingly indicating that the restriction of George Floyd's breathing was, in fact, the primary determinant in his death. Additionally, second-degree unintentional murder does not require your actions to be the sole and only cause of death. Just partially causing a person's death can be enough. Keep in mind, for example, you know what's even more debilitating than fentanyl? Being really fucking old. But as it turns out, if you strike a really old person and they die from oldness, you're still responsible for killing them. You can't argue, oh, well, they were old. They were pre-existing condition. Nope, you still killed them. Sorry. And as Derek Chauvin's supervisor and fellow officers were happy to testify, Derek Chauvin's use of force on George Floyd was not part of department policy. It was unwarranted, unexpected, and not justified. He has had a previous record of abuse used against other people. He was no angel, that Derek Chauvin guy, which is why I'm very happy to see him go to prison. See, you may be angry right now because you see the you see the hypocrisy, okay? The conservatives, they don't riot, you know, they're not mad. But when the Black Lives Matter types get mad, they burn down cities. They get so angry. And I think this is the root of the main argument that people use against Black Lives Matter, use for Derek Chauvin, this broader argument that conservatives don't build buildings down, black people do. Why are they so angry and we're not? Well, the main reason for that is because you're not actually protesting any injustice. When a black person sees that video of George Floyd dying, they see reflected in George Floyd's teared eyes every story they've been told from their family and friends, every bit of history they learned about their race and how they're treated in America. George Floyd was a reflection of police treatment of every black American. Not just police treatment, but the criminal justice system as well. The provable and objective and inarguable, as much as you may try, biases that can be found in all of these institutions. They see that in what happened to George Floyd. Was George Floyd a perfect person? No. Nobody's saying that. This is a very common Candace Owens argument. Why are you making a hero of George Floyd? Nobody, to quote a famed stand-up comedian, BLM didn't pick George Floyd. You did, actually. Derek Chauvin did, actually, pick George Floyd. Nobody else did. George Floyd wasn't just walking around and somebody deified the man and decided to make him a civil rights hero. No. You killed him. You did that. You made the selection. You chose. You discerned. That's your fault, buddy. And it turns out a person doesn't have to be an angel to be a star of a civil rights movement, because people aren't arguing George Floyd is perfect. You know, I've never actually heard a progressive say that. Not a Black Lives Matter type, not a white person, not a black person. I've never heard anybody say that George Floyd was perfect. Conservatives always say he was no angel. Nobody's saying he's an angel. Nobody's even talking about whether or not he was an angel. They were talking about whether or not he was murdered. And today, officially, as designated by the state and the jury, he was. And murderers go to jail. You can complain all you want that the Black Lives Matter types get angry, they burn down cities and buildings. What, by the way, a widely overstated claim. If you take a look at the amount of damage done by Black Lives Matter protests, riots, what have you, first of all, there's the broader statistic that very few of these protests go violent, and many of the ones that go violent, the violence is started by the police. A fraction of BLM protests have violence initiated by the BLM protesters. I think, in fact, more often police initiate it with their tactics designed to cut off people, block them in, fire shots into the crowd, tear gas canisters and rubber bullets. You're likely to initiate violence when that's what you're gunning for. But even beyond that, there's a broad overstatement. The actual harm caused by BLM. What was it, a couple billion in damages? That's not nothing. I feel bad for the small businesses who had their businesses burnt down, you know. It's not like every business that got burnt down was owned by some sort of fat cat white supremacist or whatever. There were innocent people hurt, and that sucks. That's a real bad thing. I don't think people defend that. But riots are going to happen in times of great injustice. They happen here in America. They've happened here in America historically. They happened all around the world. Great injustice brings great suffering, and suffering leads people to riot. That's just what happens. You can argue that the conditions do not decide or determine that a riot is justified, but riots are never really about justification, are they? I mean, if you want to fix riots, you can't just crack down on them harder and harder. Does that work anywhere? Chat, has that ever worked? An oppressed population in a country, do you just crack down on them harder and that just fixes social unrest? No, never. There are really two roads that you can go this way. You fix the systemic problem, you know, land of the free, home of the brave, make this country equitable like it's supposed to be, or you go full genocide and systemically exterminate a population. Now I know you're not in favor of the latter. I know you would never signal anything like the latter. So that really only leaves us with one solution, doesn't it? And it's to fix the problem. Or did you think what? Telling the black community their problems are their own fault, that was going to fix it? Like, it's like magically, like, oh wow, the black people in the inner city, they're like, oh wow, I thought all this sociological and criminological data pointed to our systemic oppression. We just weren't trying hard enough. Okay, sure. Who's living in fantasy land, huh? Now, conservatives don't riot after stuff like this because conservatives aren't facing injustice. The treatment of Derek Chauvin, that's not injustice. He was not treated poorly. He was a murderer. He got convicted for murder. That's not injustice. The reason why you're not protesting, rioting, what have you right now is because you've got no skin in the game, buddy. The people who are mad over this, all these conservative pundits, your Tucker Carlsons, your Ben Shapiros, they're all millionaires living in gated communities filled with white people. They don't care. They care about this insofar as it benefits their media profile. It's just another minor position they can hold to forestall the inevitable encroachment of BLM onto every aspect of American society. But for black people, this means everything. Because if a man can do what Derek Chauvin did and walk, that says a whole hell of a lot about how much the people in America care about black folk. Black people have all the skin in the game. You wonder why they get angry? They have all the skin. They have completely skinned themselves. They are walking muscle and ligament and fat automatons. All their skin has already been set aside into the game. That is how it works. What do you have? You have a little pinky tip? You have nothing. Of course you're not angry. The only reason conservatives are mad about this is because they don't want to live in a country where black people get justice. Real. Like, real. We know. That's it. But that's a little worry. That's a little worry in the back of your head. A fear magnified 1,000 times maybe by watching Tucker Carlson, but in terms of how it actually affects your life, we're talking negligible, minimal, minor, non-existent. Whereas the real material consequences of stuff like this affects black people very significantly. So you can rave and rant all you want, conservatives, about how unfair all of this is, but conviction's the conviction. And just this time we won. And if history's anything to look back on, we're only gonna keep winning from here. Generally, you don't see significant backslides into regressivism unless you end democracy entirely like you tried to do back in 2020. But, barring that, as long as you want to live in a country that even remotely resembles the institutions that were laid out in the Constitution, you have to acknowledge the fact that we are only growing more popular, and you should be happy about that. Because we aren't just defending black people, Black Lives Matter really isn't just about black people. Black Lives Matter is primarily about black people because black people are the main victims of the police. But white people would benefit from the police being reformed because we all suffer from these institutions and their biases and their cruelty. We suffer in every conceivable way. Let's take the most privileged man around. Let's take this upper middle class white guy, lives in a gated community. Would it not be to his benefit to live in a society which upholds the values he believes it does? Would it not be to his benefit to reconcile the cognitive dissonance he must live with to believe simultaneously that this is land of the free, but also the land with the highest absolute and per capita prison population? The cognitive dissonance weighs on his mind like an anchor, but we can solve it by fixing these problems. You want to talk economics? It turns out keeping a section of your population in perpetual poverty actually isn't great for people economically. You want to fix that? You're not going to fix that by ignoring the problems the black and poor communities experience at the hand of police. You want to be proud of the country you live in? Well, how can you be with the state that it's in? You want highly educated workers? Well, then why are you precluding tens of millions of people from quality education by tying the quality of their schooling to the wealth in their zip codes? There's no getting around it. We all benefit from an equal society. Everyone does. Maybe black people do the most, but that's just because they're getting kicked the hardest. You can't blame them for caring about the outcome of trials like this. Maybe even caring a lot. So, Derek Chauvin can get fucked forever, permanently fucked, eternally fucked, even. He can go to hell. Fuck him. George Floyd's dead, of course. No real justice for the dead, mind. Justice comes for the living, the people who will be affected by the implications of this outcome. And to every conservative who's mulling over this, just, man, a black guy got murdered by a cop who was denounced by his own fucking supervisor and coworkers. And you're angry he got convicted for it. You pull out every excuse in the book. Your leaders fed you horseshit. Your Steven Crowders, your Ben Shapiro's, your Candace Owens. They fed you every ounce of horseshit they could muster. They tilted the scales as much as possible. And he still got convicted on 3 counts. And you're still in the minority. Maybe stop eating up the horseshit. And then you won't be so angry about just outcomes like this one. I feel bad for you. Because what makes you happy and what's good for you are fundamentally opposite. They're 2 completely separate things. You have been led to be made happy by things which hurt you and hurt people you think you care about. And that must hurt. Nice. All right. Not too drunk, not yet. Held it together for just long enough. Yes, I get it. Hassan ratioed Ben Shapiro. I see. Thank you. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. The moment I stopped speaking, it started to hit my head. Oh, God. Whew. Oh, all right. Wowza. Okay. Dude, Hassan is so much better of a content creator than me. The moment something like this happens, he starts searching for all the conservatives to ratio. You know? He's so much better. Yeah, he ratioed Crowder and Ben into fucking oblivion. Holy shit. Oh, God. I haven't drank in like 6 months. Liberty Hanger cringe. It's okay. No more cringe posting. Hold on. Oh, I am a lightweight. You know, real fans of the show will know that I'm actually, I was actually not lactose intolerant. Jesus Christ. I was actually alcohol intolerant for the longest time, and only recently have I found one single alcohol that I can drink. And that is this alcohol right here. So I only drink once every like 6 months. When did I last drink? The election? Oh, hey, shit. Oh my God, there was the cap still on it. How embarrassing of me to spill alcohol on myself like a drunkard. All right. Now that's what I get for getting too eager, I guess. Oh, I was going to do laundry today anyway. A little more. A little more. All right. Let me go wash my hands and change into a drier pair of sweatpants. I'll be right back. Gonna read donations and say nice things to you guys, okay? The sweatpants are this way. So, okay. All right, we're back. Whew. All right, how are we doing? Chat? What's up? Is the fact that there were protesters outside any factor in this decision or be reason for a retrial? No, not at all. No, absolutely not. The fact protesters gather around courthouses and monumental cases all the time. That is not cause for a retrial. Hold on. It's tasty. Oh yeah, a retrial would lead to way more protests. Ooh. Gonna join the ratioing? Haven't I? Nobody likes my tweets. Pelosi's comments are a big oof from Pelosi? A thing I disagree with from Pelosi? Wait, what? Pelosi speaking at presser with CBC. Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice. Because of you and because of thousands, millions of people around the world came out for your justice. Your name will always be denounced for justice. Okay. Okay. Wow. Man, you have to practice for optics this bad. Was this a... Jesus Christ. I'm willing to believe this is a misspeak, but like, fuck me, dude. Jesus Christ. You can tell what was going on in Pelosi's mind. She was trying to think like, what's the wokest thing I can say right now, you know? Yeah, she over-prepared. She was so ready. She was like, okay, they're gonna ask me what I think of it. And like, just throw it out there. But she fucked up. Oh, man. Oh, God, that's funny. Hold on. I have to tweet more. Oh, we're doing a lot of typos. All right. We're back. Hello, people. Well, this is all pretty cool. Pelosi found guilty on all charges. Will conservatives ever stop being so blatantly racist when it comes to these cases? No. Conservatism is racism. And racism is conservatism. So it all kind of wraps up into itself, doesn't it? Right? Meanwhile, on 4chan, deep fake alert. Chauvin verdict reading confirmed to be a deep fake by AI software. Nothing you just saw was real. There was no way any juror could convict after seeing the evidence. Deep fake used to cover up real verdict to prevent mass riots around the country. Chauvin walked innocent on all charges. This is the real verdict. Stop being sheep. True. That's true. True. That's true. All right. No more donations, people. Any more donations you want to give to me, go give to some local fucking black advocacy org or something, okay? Go do some... Just go give it to some local soup kitchen or some shit, okay? That's enough. It's fine, okay? Just... All right. Pelosi forgot to ask her only black friend if it was okay. Yeah. All right, stop with the mauling tweets. It's fine. I'm African American, actually, Vosh. Denims, is that true? That's not true, is it? Let me see. Are you South African? Maybe. Isn't that true? Maybe. North African. Oh, really? Oh, okay. That's cool. She's from Morocco. Do not get angry at me, okay? I don't want to hear any fucking anger, okay? The only thing that I know about Denim's ethnic origins, okay, is their picture on Twitter or whatever, okay? So I just asked, is that true? Is that it? Okay? Can I ask, is that true without getting fucking canceled by Twitter? Is that fine? Can I live? All right? Jesus. There are white Africans, of course. I've never actually taken a 23andMe. Who knows? Who knows how African I am? We have to finish the bottle. Size queen, please. Okay, Denims, I apologize. Oh! I nearly did it again. We still have the cap on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey. We're taking the bottle. Fuck, this means I can't eat anything today. Alcohol is a lot of calories, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Depends on the alcohol. Yeah. What does it actually say? Probably just another wine. Bush, you're playing up. Come on. You know, you would really be surprised. I was alcohol intolerant for years. This is the only alcohol I've been able to drink that doesn't make me nauseous. If you can believe it. Yeah. Aren't you Irish? Not that Irish. All right. Can we not focus on the alcohol? Can we focus on what's important, which is justice and victory? Can we focus on what matters right now? This is a huge precedent for cops in the future. Goddamn right. That's what this matters. But why this matters right now, okay? Because from now on, every time a cop looks at a black man and is internally calculating how far he can go and get away with it, they're going to remember Derek Chauvin's dumb, confused expression as he got 3 guilty verdicts, okay? That's what matters, okay? The fear. The cops should fear, not people, they should fear their own actions, okay? More than anything else. Cops have it all wrong. They fear people. They see a gun in every pocket. Gun, they're constantly taught everything. They're going to die every shift. And it's a dangerous job. Not as dangerous as, say, being a lumberjack or a pizza delivery man, but it's a dangerous job. What they should fear is the law, because they should be more susceptible to it than any other fucking person, okay? Bottle's gone. Or down. Is bubbly. Still bubbly. I'm way too drunk to read donos. All right, let's just talk for a bit. What's up, guys? Yeah, I've seen the Pelosi comment, okay? I've seen the Pelosi comment. Debate someone right now? I don't know if there's anyone to debate. I think I debate drunk just fine, though. I feel like my higher cognitive functions do just fine. Shu, yeah? Shu, you want to debate? Is that true? Shu, if you DM me on Discord, I'll bring you on, okay? 100%. True. She won't do it. She's a pussy. She would rather cuddle her Tucker Carlson body pillow. Yeah. I was right. Okay. We're up. We're here. Okay. Oh, Conyer, do you have the video of Nancy? Oh, Nancy Pelosi. Give it to me. Yeah. Hold on.
To call out to you. Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing your life for justice. For being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking was that? Call out for your mom. I can't breathe.
Wait, when she said that, can we get some live body language analysis from the people around her? Hold on. I want to see the expressions change.
For sacrificing your life for justice.
Oh no, she nodded. Oh no.
For being there to call out to your mom. How heartbreaking was that? Call out for your mom. I can't breathe. But because of you, and because of thousands, millions of people around the world who came out for justice, your name will always be synonymous with justice. And now we have to make sure justice prevails in the sentencing. But that's, it's its own procedure. Thank you, George.
Oh, God, it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, no. Oh, God. Dude, wouldn't it have been more dramatically appropriate for the judge in the Chauvin case to read out the charges in escalating level of severity? So first manslaughter, then third-degree murder, then second-degree unintentional murder? Because that way, because if you open with the second-degree unintentional murder, then you know you're going to get the rest of the charges, because that one is way higher standard burden of proof than the other two. Should have warmed it up a little bit. It should have been like manslaughter, and then third-degree, and then second-degree unintentional guilt, like, oh, God. He'll probably be in jail for at least 15 years, which, well, to be clear, I don't actually care how long Chauvin is in jail for. He's a piece of shit. He's always going to be a piece of shit. He's going to be a piece of shit in prison. He's going to be a piece of shit out of prison. What I care about is the precedent of establishing legal punishment against people who engage in action like that. That's what I care about first and foremost. That's the main thing that I care about. Obviously, I prefer him being in prison for a while, but that's not the pivotal point here, I think. It's
Boss bad.
Show this for visual. What are we showing? Stop. No. That's bad. Stop. Try to voice act video game characters. We're on the tail end of a pivotal and historic court ruling. We are not engaging in any of the chicanery that you people want, okay? Stop. Jesus Christ. Fucking lunatics. You people just want to see me fail. You just want to see me go to the gun safe and try to do the root and toot and point and shoot and cowboy flippy. You know, the flippy flip while doing a backflip. You just want to see me do some cowboy shit, okay? We're not doing it. We're not doing it, okay? Because I am a responsible live streamer, and what we care about first and foremost, more than anything else, is the Derek Chauvin thing, the conviction. Chauvin is the 7th cop to be convicted of murder in the last 15,000 police killings. Jesus Christ. Man, America is special in the least possible positive way. Like, it's too drunk to even do the quote retweets. Fuck. All right. You don't want to be one of those idiots that fails basic gun safety. I don't have any 357 or 38 special rounds, so there's nothing to even load in the fucking revolver. So no, that will not be happening. Okay? Do you know why? Because I'm a responsible gun owner. The ammunition and the firearms are kept separate, and then you lock it all away. And you never, ever, ever access it when you're not in a fair state of mind. Okay? You all clearly need a lesson on responsible gun ownership. Okay? You are all very irresponsible people. All right? I bet you don't even know the 4 gun rules. I can't remember them right now, but I bet you can't either. Okay? All right? Responsibility. That's what matters. Yeah. Okay. We're back. My fine people. How are we doing? Are we doing good? Do we feel good? You know, I should probably end stream soon because I want to edit the 2 segments that I have on George Floyd as quickly as possible. And, the George Floyd Derek Chauvin trial. I should probably do that immediately. Actually, let me message my editor. Not Tempest. Tempest is out right now getting top surgery. We have a temporary editor. Everyone, wish Tempest well. Okay? I have it on good authority that he is doing well. Hypers for Tempest. I want to see so many happy frogs. I want to see just an avalanche of happy frogs. There we go. And clip this. Everyone, there you go. Hypers for Tempest. Where is the... Oh my God, you're messaging me. Nice. Okay, immediate. All right, sick. Okay, everything's cool. Can we end on a sincere note in spite of my inebriation? Can we end on a sincere note? Is that possible? Do you think we can do that? Can we do that? Can we do it? Do you think we can do that? Okay. There's a lot to be happy about right now, obviously, because we got a favorable ruling. There's a lot to be sad about right now, the fact that so much hinged on a single ruling. I have a lot of faith in the progressives in this country to carry the torch forward and continue to do as well as they can. Some of you are going to do that. You will get involved in local movements. You will attend protests. You will donate money to organizations which facilitate these things. You're going to do everything in your power to make the world better. And it's going to need a lot of power because, unfortunately, the consequences of this trial, the verdicts laid down by the jurors, do not determine the quality or the character of the systems which led to the death of George Floyd. At the end of the day, Derek Chauvin was not the person on trial. Policing was on trial. Criminal justice was on trial. America was on trial. And though we cannot levy convictions to these institutions, we can certainly point in the right direction in spite of that. There's plenty of work to be done. I'm confident we'll be able to do it. In the coming streams, we will talk about that work. We will talk about how to build an effective groundwork, foundation upon the precedent that has been laid today. We'll do our best. And it's perfectly acceptable to be very happy over what's happened today. In the meantime, make sure to bully conservatives on Twitter, okay? Make sure to make them unhappy because they hate black people. It's true. I love black people. They hate black people. You love black people. They hate black people, okay? So you're going to want to make sure they know that they hate black people. They're defending a murderer convicted for murder, and the only reason they're defending them is because George Floyd was black. You know how every time somebody brings up George Floyd, conservatives go, well, white people died of police too. If George Floyd was white, this would not be a major media issue. Conservatives would say, oh yeah, Derek Chauvin was a bad cop. Okay, yeah, I agree. Okay. It is because George Floyd is black that this turned into what it was. And again, we didn't make George Floyd the hero. They did. They killed him. They made this a big deal. In a sane society, conservatives would have raised their hands up in the air and said, oh, yeah, okay, I think policing in general is fine, but obviously what happened with George Floyd was fucked. But they didn't. They'll hold the line on every point because they hate black people. And we do not. So keep that in mind. They're the ones who doubled down. This was an easy disavowal from them, and they didn't do it. They had an out. Every conservative demagogue could have said, oh, of course this is bad. Obviously this is bad. But they did not. They chose not to because they could have made more money from convincing their audiences that what happened today was a travesty of justice.
Believe justice.
George Floyd's family reacts to convictions of Derek Chauvin on all 3 counts that George Floyd.
George Floyd Square. This is reaction from the families. George Floyd's family, with their legal team, Ben Crump, we know, leading that team, clearly overjoyed. They believe justice has been served in this case. Derek Chauvin found guilty on all counts, and
I feel good for them. I love you all very much. I'll be sober tomorrow playing more Outer Wilds. I think that tomorrow I have an interview from a news publication that'll be done at 5 p.m. PT. Again, I'll be sober for it, probably a little bit more coherent and capable of answering in a concise and effective way, but we'll see. I love you all very much. Take care of yourselves. Be well. And go watch The Surfs TV, okay? Here, wait, I'll go raid them in Twitch chat. Twitch? I see you, people. We're gonna raid, hold on. Oh, God, typing. Go. 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 Nice. Good luck, people. Very nice. All right, that's Twitch chat taken care of. Love you, people. Goodbye.